on the topic of the rooster. Please welcome Ken.
Every rooster could have his chickens if he just leaves the big guy alone. Are you thinking this might be a farm talk? Yeah, it's a little bit of a farm talk, you'll see. Maybe you're thinking it's one of those complex psychology talks, allegorical. Yeah, it could be that. You're thinking, I can see, it's another one of those crazy Ken talks, right? I think it's a bit of that too. All right, here's the farm part. I was on a farm in Poland this summer for a weekend. It was an apple orchard farm, but it was a farm. It had animals, had chickens, a rooster. I was there staying with a friend of mine, and her parents only spoke Polish. So when she was in the house talking with the parents in Polish for the afternoon, I set up a lounge chair next to those wonderful orchard trees, those apple trees, and just imagine how beautiful it was. South of Poland, a little southeast, rolling hills. I could see the other farmhouses. Every day I was there, it was beautiful, sunny sky. Chickens all around me. Now I grew up in New York City, and then I moved to Chicago, so I don't have too much experience with chickens. And I learned they do go plop, plop, plop. And when there are 15 chickens, they kind of spread out like randomly all around, pop, 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 poking at the ground. And it's kind of cozy, sitting in a lounge chair reading chickens. But then there's this rooster. And the rooster's job, apparently, is to protect the chickens, I guess, from big guys. Because I'm there in the lounge chair, and that rooster comes up, looks at me, because they have eyes on the side of the head, so and then it goes, cock-a-doodle! And my imitation is not even close to how disturbing that cock-a-doodle-doo is. What? I don't want your chickens. So go like that, and the chickens go away. Whoa. Read my book, and the chickens are busy. And sure enough, they're around me again. 15 chickens, and here comes the rooster. Cock-a-doodle! I don't want your chicken. Just leave the big guy alone. And I said, okay, you think I'm going to take your chickens? I'm going to try and grab one, all right? I mean, you think I'm going to take them. Shush them away, they go away. I'm getting kind of bent out of shape. I mean, I'm just trying to read my book. It's a beautiful day. I can see the farmlands. This is like something out of a novel. What's with this rooster here? Sure enough, the chickens don't know better. They just go, they're not socially aware. They're just wandering all around. They're around me again, and here comes the rooster. And I say, look, you can have your chickens. I don't want your chickens. It's true they have nice, big, fluffy hips and big, but they're not my kind of chickens. You could have your chickens, just leave me alone. Do you know what the problem was? Anyone have experience? Anyone that grew up on a farm? What do you think the problem was? Obvious. Sorry. Not putting it out. It was a Polish rooster. It didn't understand English. When I said leave me alone, it didn't get it. So I had to resort to a time-tested form of communication. Violence. I know you wouldn't imagine me being violent under circumstances. But I was driven to it, because here come the chickens again. Here's the rooster. Give me that. I say, here it comes. And before he could get to me, I jump up I looked that rooster in the eye, one eye, of course, and I go, "God, you little son of a-" And that rooster took off, and chickens took off, and they did not come back. I showed that rooster. Now, what does that have to do with you? Maybe you have chickens at home. Anyone have? You have chickens at home? You do have chickens.
My ex-wife had chickens.
She had chickens?
At her father's house. Yes.
Okay, so you know what to do when that
They're
rooster.
everywhere. They're up in
Yeah.
the trees as well.
Yeah,
All
and
sorts
you
of
just-
chickens and trees as well.
Well, chicken trees, yeah. I think I learned about that at the farm. But at work, maybe you have somebody like that rooster who's very protective about their space, their jobs, their workers. All you got to do is say, "Hey, buddy, you can have your space. I don't want it. Just leave me alone." Or maybe you're out with your friends, your guy friends, and they're jealous that you're after your guy's girl. Say, "I don't want you. Just leave me alone, huh?" Now, I'm not saying go cock-a-doodle-doo. Just tell me, leave me alone. Or maybe your family. You got somebody in your family say, "That's my room, that's my bedroom, that's my table, that's my books," that kind of stuff. Just tell them, "Hey, I don't want your stuff. Just leave the big guy alone, huh?" Now, maybe you're happy with the way things are, and you can put up with those chickens and those roosters. But with this little farm story, I have to indicate a little psychology here. When you have someone, something in your life that's saying, "That's mine, that's mine," you're going, "I don't even want that." Just tell them, "You can have anything you want, just leave the big guy alone."